Leicester City 0, West Ham 0. West Bromwich Albion 2, Leicester City 4.
You're in your own world, Alan, aren't you?
Is this filming?
Yeah.
Oh dear me, I just pretending I was on the beat. Oh,
Well,
no,
come on,
I don't
then,
say
let's
that
do
word.
it then.
I don't say that word.
Shh, no, you're not on that.
You're not allowed to say that word.
Go on then, we've
Or
got
that thing.
we've got
here we
11 games left. Predict the scores.
Here we go. Well, I'll say. Well,
Leicester Hull.
I didn't predict Manchester City. I thought we might get some in there. Leicester City Hull. I think a home win.
That's 3 points.
I'm absolutely 3 points. Yeah, ka-ching, get in.
Get in.
Right, 3 points. Tottenham at home to our lot.
White Hart Lane.
Yeah, we've
Been there
already
once
beat
and
them.
won.
We've already beat them there. And remember, at our place, we battered them.
We did. We should have beat them on Boxing
hammered
Day.
them. Dear me.
Go on then, but reality.
So I'm going to go. Yeah, they're out of the Europa Cup. They've lost the League Cup.
That's it.
They won against Swansea. Might give them a wee bit of lift back up, but Swansea had a man sent off, I think.
Yeah. On the day, Spurs can be pretty awesome.
Spurs are beatable. Well, you might call them awesome.
Well, on the day, but they are beatable, yeah.
Yeah, but on the day when we've played them twice, we've battered them, got nothing. Well, whatever, got a draw, I think. Oh, no, did we lose 1-0?
Yeah.
Lost
2-1. No, I've lost it. Boxing Day, we should have won.
Right, whatever. Right, so
what's the
Spurs? We're going to beat them. I'll go for an away win.
Oh, you're being very positive.
I'll go for an away
Why
win.
not?
I think
can't control you. I think I'll take a draw.
Listen, I thought the Everton game. I thought that might have just been a wee spark.
Oh, it should have been.
I really
should have
did.
been.
I thought it was a wee spark that just might get us on the way again. Because that was a great result. And by the way, just going back to Manchester City, what about the 2 penalties? Unbelievable. Jeff Sloop, cast time, absolutely. Kramaric, edge of the box. Oh, it was outside the box. Well, I beg to differ, ref. Absolutely scandalous decisions. One at 0-0 and one at 1-0 down. Could have been 1-0 to us or 2-1 to us. Ridiculous refereeing. And who is it? Graham Paul says something about referees. They're scared. Shut up. Right, anyway.
So Spurs Leicester, you think an away win?
I think an away win.
I'd take it. I think a draw.
Right.
But
Leicester against West Ham, we've got to win this one.
West Ham.
We have to. I've got sort of personal thing.
Yeah.
With
Sam Allardyce. He's one of your personal favourite people,
who works for West Ham, and he's big.
Yeah.
Right. And I used to work with him at Notts County, and I don't like him. Right. You see, I could really slaughter him like some people are doing to our team on the social network, but I'm not. I'm being.
Be nice.
I'm not being nice. I'm being.
Keep it under the lid.
I'm keeping the lid on that. There you go. You see, right.
So, for many reasons, Leicester are going to beat West Ham.
Leicester against West Ham, it's a third win in a row.
Wow, 9 points.
Aye, what a difference.
Nobody saw that one coming.
Well,
we hoped it was.
Why not?
Why not?
Every chance.
I think Leicester could beat West Ham at home. I think there's every chance. I agree with you on that.
Absolutely. I think that one will be a difficult one.
West Brom Leicester.
Tony Pulis has got them sorted. He's got them fit.
Yep.
He's having them back in afternoon sessions, running them as Jock did with us. We won so many games or dragged ourselves back into a 1-1 draw or something in the last 5 minutes of games. No end of times because we were fit. Tony Pulis has got that, right? And he's got about 5 clean sheets out of about 6 or 7. So therefore, West Bromwich, if we get a point there, I'd be delighted. I'm not so sure though. Oh, it's all changed.
I've made it bigger so you can read it.
Burnley.
Leicester Swansea.
He's heading for a punch.
I know. I'm close enough. Leicester Swansea's the next one.
Leicester Swansea. I think we'll beat them. I honestly think we'll beat Swansea.
It's winnable.
Probably our worst performance, I think, away from home.
Yeah, it was not good, was it?
In this season. But Swansea definitely beatable. I like their manager. I think he's Gary Monk. I think he's done a great job. But again, they've lost Wilfred Boney. I think they're struggling a wee bit with that. So I think we can take the game to them. And I think that'll be a very entertaining game.
Yes.
A lot of good football will be played that day.
Yeah.
But create chances, get them in the back of the net. I think we'll win.
Burnley, Leicester. I could say this is where it started to go wrong earlier in the season. When,
2 each.
2 each. When we should have.
Free kick on the edge of the box.
Casper was a little bit in a funny position.
Casper moved to his right just as he struck it. Ross McCormack, was it?
If we want to stay up, which we do, all of us, you've got to go.
A Burnley game because
you've got to go.
They'll be close by. they'll be round about us as well.
You've got to go there, and that's got to be an away win.
So we could be in a situation where we maybe put 3 or 4 points between us and Burnley.
It's a 6-pointer.
Above Burnley. You know.
Well, by then, according to you, Alan, we're at
home to Chelsea. 4-0.
Leicester-Chelsea.
Yeah, obviously.
Should we move on?
That is no, because we had a great performance at Chelsea early in the season, and could have got something out of that one as well. Chances, David Nugent, big time.
You going for another Leicester?
No, what I'm saying is, on this one as well, it would be lovely. I'd love to beat them. Being realistic, a draw. I'll go for a draw. I think.
Who knows?
I think. Listen. No, you've listened to what I've said about the results. That's building momentum, right? Yeah. It's building a momentum that you go into a Chelsea game and you feel that you can win it, right? Whereas, if we were facing Chelsea tomorrow, it might not be the same. Okay, so going to a Chelsea game, nobody will expect anything. Nobody will expect us to win. You might just sneak up with a 1-1 draw or something like that.
Leicester Newcastle
home win.
I agree.
Home win.
They were rubbish in the FA Cup.
United. They were rubbish in the FA Cup as well. But even back in the day when I played, we played 2 games against Newcastle United, beat them 1-0 at home. Can't remember what it was away from home, but 1-0 at home, hopeless. Newcastle United, they're struggling. There's no togetherness at their club. Since Pardew went, players are in dissension. John Carver's in charge, a lovely man. I know John, lovely man. He won't get the job. Not high profile enough. Who's going to get it? Uncertainty. If somebody else comes in, will I still get my place? Will I be sold? Will I this, that, and next? Place is in disarray. Hit them hard, hit them early, and we'll beat them. I
agree with you on that. I think we will beat Newcastle.
I'm not really bothered whether you agree or no, Phil. But
you do?
Well, I suppose I do, because I care about the supporters.
Leicester against Southampton. Now, at the start of the season, I'd have said, yeah, there you go, there's 3 points, but they've been pretty good this season. Southampton have been the surprise team.
Yeah, different kettle of fish.
They've played fantastic.
They've struggled a few times, losing at home to Liverpool and stuff, but they got themselves back on track.
Yep.
Just there and play fantastic football, lovely football. Again, a very, very, I would think, entertaining game.
Yeah. Leicester on the rise by then. Southampton may be dipping.
They might well be, but I think we'd have to look at Southampton's running to give a true opinion of actually how they're going to be at the end of the season. But if things go as I've hoped for, as I've kind of predicted, we might just sneak it. You know, Southampton at home, we might just sneak it. It'll be a difficult one.
There's a chance of a draw there.
We might just sneak it. It's a home game. But once again, spirit of Philbo. You know why?
Leicester Newcastle is definitely a chance for a home win. Leicester Southampton is at least a chance for a draw and maybe a win.
Yeah.
Sunderland Leicester, very tough.
Difficult one because
they're scrapping.
They might be around about us as well. And it will be a fight. It won't be pretty.
No.
They'll make a noise up at I nearly said
Roker Park
there, yeah. Stadium of Light.
Time travel back there. Stadium of Light.
I've never been there.
Do you know I haven't either? I've been Roker Park.
Oh,
Ropey Park.
Played at Roker Park, yeah. Many times. Happy memories there.
But again, if you want to stay up, it could be an away win.
You could be going into these last 2 games. What we are going into these last 2 games needing, let's say, 4 points. Right? A point there, 3 points at home. Or 3 points there and a point at home. Would you take that?
I would. And Leicester against QPR, last game of the season.
Aye.
That's got to have 3 points all over it.
Winnable, absolutely.
And do you know the one thing, Alan, I'm going to say is that Nigel, I've got in the back of my mind, do you think he's been playing all season to keep our goal difference as small as possible? Because we have got a very, it's not positive goal difference, but compared to teams around us, it could be worth that extra point. And on that last day of the season, we might be thankful. Do you think he's played for that?
No, I don't think. You set up to win every game. And you take certain things, certain factors throughout the game.
Yeah.
Bad decisions, an offside it wasn't, an injury, a linesman's flag up, a linesman keeps his flag down, referee sends the guys off, doesn't send the guy off. There's a load of things that can influence a game, Phil. And it happens, there's so many decisions to make. You're making 20, 30, 40 decisions a minute.
Yeah.
You know, the way things go on, should have passed it there, should have keep it, should go that way, should have turned, should have shoot, should have cross, should have this, that, and the next thing. There's so much going on. So you can't really say what you can do. The things that you can do to alter games is change the formation and bring in new personnel. That's the one thing that the manager can do once the lads have crossed that white line. So, no, I don't think you've sort of set up to keep goal difference down. Obviously, you would love to win every game. If you could win every game 1-0, bad. What is an easy life, this? But it's never going to happen. Some of the goals that we've conceded have been very disappointing. Yeah. In quite a few of the games, we've created so many chances. Aston Villa at home, for goodness sake. If that had been on Match of the Day, it should have been the first game, because it's the most entertaining 0-0 I've ever seen. We should have won about 7 or 8-0.
I
Really?
hope at the end of the season there's about 5 home games already where you go, oh, you know, Burnley, Stoke, West Brom, Palace, Villa, where you could easily they could have turned all from defeats into victories or draws into victories, where you go, oh, that would have been 8 or 9 points that would have.
Yes,
we would have.
But we can't go.
No, we can't. We're going forward.
We can't get that back.
I think there's at least 5 or 6 winnable games there.
Yes.
You think more?
Yes.
Super positive as ever, Alan, which is brilliant. But why not? But if we got 6 wins, that's 18 points.
It's a massive change
on top of our existing tally.
Yeah.
I actually think this is going to be a really low-scoring Premier League season.
You look at the pressure at the weekend, the other night, with Steve Bruce, as I mentioned, and Gus Boy fighting on the touchline. Why? They're feeling the pressure.
Yeah. It's going to be a close season and not a high-scoring finish, I don't think, either, for any teams.
It doesn't matter how many goals we score, how many we concede. It's just that we have got to have a couple of points more or a point more than the 3 teams below us.
Yeah.
And that'll do me. I was happy. I was a wee bit optimistic, and I think rightly so, to say we're good enough for a top 12. If we can survive this season, we needed to do it in the Championship. If you remember, we weren't ready when the Watford season, as I call it, we weren't ready then. Even if Anthony had scored the penalty, I don't think we were ready.
No, it was a blessing, wasn't it?
We wouldn't have. I don't think we would have won the playoffs.
No,
I absolutely don't. But the next season, we'd learn about the Championship, right? Liam Moore had become a man. Jeffrey Sloop had grown up. You know, all these lads. So we'd had another season together. We'd had a pre-season together, and we stormed the Championship. If we can just stay in the Premiership, I believe next season will be really exciting.
I agree. Some of those games we just talked about, that was possibly the difference between making it a more comfortable season. And I think when you predicted a mid-table finish right towards the earlier part of the season, that could have been more than achievable. So it's...
Well, I think so.
It's just been the rub of the green, a referee's call. It's been very fine lines. We keep using fine lines all season, but it's been so close. Yeah,
and I think a lot of you out there might be thinking, Youngie, listen to him, he's doing this and this, he's talking a lot of nonsense, etc., etc. Right, well, I'd like to put that into context. When I played, even if there was 5 minutes to go and we were 2-0 down, I still believe we'd get something, right? And a lot of the supporters thought we'd still get something. They were still behind us. It's got to be the same now. And I believe the players have the will to do well. There is a love between them and the manager. Don't get me wrong. And there's a love with the supporters as well. You can't give in. You can't ever give in. There's a broadcaster said, when it was, I think, 2-1 or something, curtains. Never. With 10 minutes to go, plus added time? I don't think so. Always a chance. Only takes a second, as Brian Clough used to say, to score a goal. We've maybe not scored enough of them, but we've got enough games left to score a few and get the points.
So we can rewatch this video come May, end of May, and we'll see how we've done. But we both still think we can do it. I
absolutely believe we can do it. Absolutely believe.
I think most fans think we still can in the hearts.
Yeah, come on. You know, sometimes I get a bit angry because I don't think you lot understand or reason just how important you are. There you go.
Youngie's told you we can do it. We think we can. Let us know what you think. Fill out the comments below this video. look at the 11 games, pull them to pieces, and tell us what you think we can win and can't.
Please be kind, right? I'm saying I'm all right. I'm looking forward to the game against Hull City. I'm looking forward to you lot getting behind the team. I'm going to join you. I think I'm going to come to an away match as well. With one of the buses, one of the supporters' buses. And we might even record it.
Yep, I think that's about time we took the cameras and went onto one of the buses.
Would you like that?
We'll sort that out.
Let us know.
So from 100% LCFC TV,
and
see you next time. Yeah,
Ta-ra.
You are part of it.
Whether I like it or not. And I like it.
Thanks, Alan. Bye.